What's up guys, it's Oblivious Gamer here, and hopefully this would be not a long video. Now, there isn't much news I wanted to talk about with any new games or anything like interesting that I usually cover. But I do want to talk about DNF Duel because it just recently appeared to be listed on Amazon in Japan. And with that listing, we got to see the box art, which does reveal two new characters that we haven't seen yet. And of course, it reveals the price of the game, which I think was interesting because I was hoping it could have been a free-to-play game or something on those lines, because Nexon, the parent company behind the game or owns the IP, usually has done most of their games free-to-play. Now, before I continue, if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe. So first, let's talk about the box art, which I feel that would be the most interesting aspect and what you guys might be interested in, of course. So here we get an image that showcases some of the characters in the game. Now, first we see female mechanic is part of the box art, and she was just recently revealed in the trailer for the announcement like a couple of days ago during Arc Revo. So we already know that she's gonna be part of the game, and we're probably gonna get like one of those short trailers anytime soon of hers. Now, looking at the box art, of course, female mechanic is the newest one that we saw. If you keep looking towards the left, there would be like a red-haired female character that we haven't seen before, or nobody at DNF Duel announced it. Like, we haven't seen her at all. And so far from what I could find, it seems this character is called Enchantress. Obviously, you know, as I mentioned, no trailer, there was no mention of her from the team, but since she is seen in the box art and, you know, she's there with the roster, I am guessing that 95% chance that she would be part of the main roster. Now, I think Enchantress could potentially be a puppet character. This is just me theorizing. I don't think we have a puppet character in the game yet. And the reason I think that is, in this game, they're really trying their best to translate the moves from Dungeon Fighter Online to this fighting game. Like, you can see some of the moves and like their attempts. And looking at the gameplay trailer of Enchantress for Dungeon Fighter Online, she has like a plushie which she commands and uses for the offensive. Obviously, she uses her staff and some magic, but you also see her, you know, with the plushie at the offensive, and the plushie's like walking and stuff. So it could be interesting seeing a puppet character from her, though I don't know how they're gonna do it. Sometimes puppet characters can be a bit hard since this is a simple game, sorta, or at least that's what they're trying to do. I do think it would be interesting, but we'll have to see. We also see in the box art another character who I personally don't recognize, and he's the biggest character in the box art. And I even tried to look him up, and from what I could find, even in the Dungeon Fighter Online website, and I can't seem to pinpoint what class he is or what class he represents, especially since he has this shining thing like in his stomach. I couldn't find any class that has that. If of course you figured it out, you know what class it is, please feel free to post it in the comments. I would really appreciate it. I'm curious, you know, what class this is, or is this like a new character that they're creating for the game? It would be cool and interesting if the game has also its own unique characters, but I don't know how much Dungeon Fighter Online fans would be happy with that. Through the Amazon link, we also see the price, which is listed as 7,480 yen, which roughly translates to like $62 when I did the conversion. So this is a full price game. And I mean, that is what you expect. I did originally have a theory, which I said there was slim chance, just a slim chance. And I did thought it was interesting if it did happen, which was the game being free to play, because we just don't have any fighting games that have sort of done, well, we do have some, but I don't think like a main big fighting game has done it before. And due to Nexon's history, the game they work with and publish, most of their games tend to be free to play. But well, that theory, whatever I was talking about, doesn't matter anymore, all in the trash, since, hey, it's a full price game and it's listed confirmed. And not much information we got, but it seems we got to see some more characters confirmed for the initial roster thanks to this box art. So originally in the beta we had 10 characters in the roster, which, with the addition of Enchantress, Female Mechanic, and Ghostblade, that increases the roster to 13. This is just speculation, but the way the character select is looking, it seems there would be space for 16 characters initially, leaving 3 more characters to be announced unless the big guy in the box art is also a character, so that only leaves 2 to be announced. And for the way the game is, I think 16 characters to start is not bad. And remember, they will be adding more characters for DLC for sure. But this is just me. In the end, what are your thoughts, guys? This has been Oblivious Gamer, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day or night wherever you are.